Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's better hot. I mean, it's like, well, you're not wrong, but it's also still bacon. Actually, let's put the snow cones back, or not snow cones, the cones back, and continue eating this stuff. Because that's stuff that'll go bad. Just doing a little dance trying to get his attention. I'm not worried about any of the music or anything like that yet. Hey, Near, how's it going? Oh, I forgot to put the objectives on the screen. Alright, before I keep switching back and forth, like, do I want to keep clearing the zombies or push in? I do appreciate so far all of these houses have been basically, maybe jump scare? Nope, we're good. I keep feeling like we should be clearing around the outside of the houses, but I'm also kind of looking to not have the zombies smash up the place. Any of these teach me anything? No. It's a shame, like, the fitness videos I should be able to watch and, like, exercise to them for, like, a bonus or something. I know the window's open. Alright, group of zombies. Sounds like we're dealing with a proper storm, which is fine. I don't actually really care. We'll grab it, we're pretty close. Do you have the emergency frequency? You do not. I hear you, zombie. Give me a minute. I'm not ready for you. Okay, you got a lot of books in here. We need to drag this back to the other place. Yep, I made a little to-do list. People had asked for it. I'm like, yeah, that's not a bad idea. We can do that. Just gotta remember to actually show it. Alright, so some of the stuff is already not holding up well, so we want to eat that right away. Wasn't there bacon as well? I thought there was more bacon. Of the to-do list, we don't have anything done on the to-do list yet. We've had to redirect ourselves, unfortunately. Alright, so fridge is all full. I don't care. I do find it amusing just how badly it, impacts your happiness if the bacon's a little cold. Nope, we got a stretch, so let's get that. So I'm going to quickly do that stretch, and then I will be right back. Okay, and like I said, at some point, I want to get images I can put, like, somewhere here on the screen. Then when someone, like, cashes in a stretch, is, like, the actual stretch. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. There you go, buddy. We watched him. Another fitness club one. Do you have the emergency frequency? Let's talk. Oh, I meant to take the battery out of the other one. Nope. Give me your battery. I think when we're done here, I'm gonna have to do multiple trips to drag this stuff home. Because there's a lot of food, I definitely want to bring what we can home. So that would definitely be good. Let's eat the strawberries now, they're about to spoil. That is one hell of a salad. Trying to make room in the fridge. But we'll try and read through some of those books. We'll work on our electronic skill. That way we don't have to drag the books with us. Because this is actually not a bad find. This might be someplace I put as like one of my regular stop points for these runs. Alright, so I got a couple pears, some cheese, and a steak on us. So far as food. There's a room in the freezer I can make for the steak at least. Now these two buildings here up are going to be nothing but food, if I'm not mistaken. Like just bags of like produce. I don't know what we're going to do about that. Why am I bothering? Have I run across any hostile players? No, I'm playing single player, so there are no hostile players to run into. Multiplayer only matters if you're playing multiplayer. Well, this house is a bump. No. That. And generally speaking, when I do play multiplayer, I play with friends only. Thanks so much for the follow, Napoli2181. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, generally... Alright, I already got that book. Oh, here we go. Herbalist. Reading that right now. We're not waiting. It's one of the 2 magazines. Alright, so as soon as we finish reading this book, we get our first thing we get to mark off the to-do list. But yeah, I've generally found the public servers to not be a good time. I would strongly recommend, if you're looking to get into multiplayer, find either a community or a streamer who hosts a server, because usually they'll have rules around that. Alright, so let's see. Our to-do list. How in this do I do formatting? Because I wanted to strike through read herbalist. Huh. Hey, Whistlebeak. That'll do for now. Not really, that looks terrible. How do I do strike through in this? And I need to resize it. There we go. Alright, I mean, there wasn't a lot in the house, but what I did find was not a bad time at all. Getting the herbalist is big, because that means I can actually do herbalism for berries and that, and actually make some kind of progress. I hate that there's a window with a tree against it so you can't see in, and a door that's locked. Okay, there's another window over here. Meta event. You checked the RimWorld VOD from the other day and it looks like you were up to no good. I mean, it happens. Make sure we don't see any zombies crossing over us while we give anyone inside a chance to go beat on the door. Looks like we're alright. Because this is dangerous because we can't see anything. But it worked out fine. Alright, so we've looted all the house in this area. Yeah, I know, that's the thing. It's like Alpha Beavers wrecked one of our pawns pretty bad. I don't think we had anyone die to the Alpha Beavers, that I recall. But they hurt us real bad. The worst thing is the Alpha Beavers showed up. No, it was the infestation showed up, and then immediately while they were popping up, raiders showed up with like actually respectable weapons. It's like, hang on a second, Randy. What the crap is this you're throwing at me? Our fridge is getting full and it's a problem. Okay. Swissbeak says, current run is an engineer taking West Point by bat or bomb. It will be mine. Yes. It's basically already ours. Sure, just start reading one. It doesn't matter which. So like I said, I do think we're going to be in a situation where I'm going to try and drag this stuff home. It's going to be multiple laps because I can't risk going too overburdened. Because we did skip a lot of zombies between where we are and where we are going home. There's also a good chance that a helicopter will show up while we're doing this. But the plan is to try and drag as much of this food back to that ice cream parlor because it's just much closer to our destination than this. But where we were in a situation before... Alright, so 6... Let's try and check out one of these warehouses. I have a feeling that, you know... Yep. We've had, I don't think we hit 5... First month, I don't think we've hit 5,000 before. I know we've gone around 4,000. Ooh, I actually don't like to open that in one hit. Anyone coming? Yes, these are all going to be sacks of produce. Both of these barns will be that. Nothing else other than maybe... So produce is all good, but I have to get it home for it to be meaningful in any way. Yep. Alright. So as you can see, some of this produce is already rotten. Okay, this one actually has a shelf. So what I might be able to do... Alright, sure. We'll want those anyways, eventually. Gotcha. If we pull up our map here, so Ekron is this city. So if we look at the map, you know, you've got Riverside, you've got West Point, you've got Muldrow, Rosewood, Midridge, Ekron, uh, Dixie is here somewhere. Where's Dixie? Dixie. I don't remember what the hell that is. This is the mall. I don't know if this even has a name. Louisville. There's a drag racing strip here somewhere. It's like here somewhere. I don't remember. Either way. Valley Station. One second, just gotta rub my eye for a moment. Got something in it. There we go. Something got in my eye right there. I need to get out. Alright, so we're doing pretty good on sleep. So I think the goal now... Actually, let's try and read a bunch of these books tonight. Then we'll load up on food and start the hike home. Because I have way more than I can possibly carry. Yeah, I mean, it's a small community, whatever you want to call it. So you have tailoring, farming, first aid, metalworking. Those are all the beginner books I have. So, it's reading time. Yeah. Yet when you're dealing with the high pops, almost always you get evicted. I did do one run where I tried to hold our ground when we spawned in the Rosewood fire department, so we had axes and everything right from the get-go. But we literally died because there was nowhere to go without getting sick from bodies, and as you get sicker and sicker, your ability to fight gets very heavily penalized due to the heat and everything. And just eventually it got to the point we couldn't fight anymore or anything just because of how sick we got. Because we're like, no, we're holding our ground. This is a no retreat run. So we literally held our ground till the sickness made us unable to fight and we got overwhelmed. But it's like the first day on the in the game we had many hundred zombies killed. It was a pretty awesome run. Alright, let's put the red books over here because I don't need to drag them with us. This is a ridiculous salad we've made. It's basically water in a bowl. Oh yeah, I've had runs like that. Farming will be the next one. It is a real shame we don't have a large backpack or a duffel bag with me. Gonna have to drag all of this canned goods back home. Because I do want to be one of these things where it's... we grab what we can, take it home. And if we still have space in the freezer for the refrigeratables, I'm going to grab a couple sacks of potatoes because those last, and we'll use those as well to give us more time with food. It's probably actually the first run I should grab is just a whole bunch of bags of potatoes to put in the freezer. Thank you so much for the follow, Krix Wow. Welcome to stream. And if I mispronounce that, please correct me and I'll try and do better in the future. Alright, that's another book. And once again, I've walked over here when I don't need to. Nice. Katanas are always a good time. And I know our character's getting bored and sleepy. We're just going to go full on into Sleepyville. Because I do not want to drag these books with us. So I should have taken apart... How close are we to gaining our next point in electrical? I should take apart the TVs, see if we can't get to electrical intermediate to deal with that. I also need to be careful because we're getting pretty close to the point. We're at the point we could have our second helicopter any time, so I probably shouldn't be pushing this hard on the rating. But I want to get done. Hey, and it looks like some of the friends are starting to pop on, so we'll probably hop into multiplayer here in a bit.
Yep. Getting things set up.
Cool, cool. Probably be pretty good timing, because I'm about to have the character go to sleep here anyways. So that's excellent timing.
Nice. How's the run so far?
It's been going real well. We've killed several hundred more zombies. We've gotten food, which we were running really low on. And now I just have to deal with dragging the food back to where we've been basing, which will be annoying, but not probably that bad.
Ooh, sounds like fun.
Yeah, Fenrir, taking a hemophobic can be really annoying if you have any type of real zombie pop, because no matter how much you wash your character, get the blood off of them, they fight another zombie and the blood's right back on them.